All right, now we're going to switch gears a little bit away from the radicals to now getting ready to solve the rational equations, which include fractions. And we're going to start with lesson 10.3 is solving simple and linear proportions. Proportion should not be a new word to you, but we forget exactly what that means. A proportion is when a fraction is set equal to a fraction. So like having a number over a number equaling a number over a number. So something like I could say 1/2 is the same as 2/4, or 1 to 2 is the same as 2 to 4. What's true of every proportion is that the cross products will always equal each other. So if I were to multiply the diagonal numbers, 2 times 2 is 4, that'll be equal to the other diagonal, 1 times 4 is 4, every time. And so then we can use this knowledge to help us solve them. So if I see this fraction right here, I want to cross multiply. Doesn't matter which diagonal you start with, but I'm going to take 4 times 9, set that equal to 3 times x. So if you simplify that, that would be 36 equals 3x divided by 3, which makes x be 12. And you could always check, is 4 to 3 the same ratio as 12 to 9? Yeah, because this is being, if you go backwards, divided by 3, and this is being divided by 3. They're the same proportion, the same ratio. All right, number 2, I picked another one just because if it has a negative in front of a fraction, make the negative only go with one of the numbers in the fraction, either the 3 or the 7. If you make both of them negative, that makes a negative divided by negative, which actually is a positive. That's not what we want. So I'm just going to make the negative always go with the top number. That'd be negative 3 times x is negative 3x. 6 times 7 is 42. Divided by negative 3. And that should be negative 14, I believe. Yeah. So that would be the correct answer. And it makes sense that I got a negative because I'm going to have this fraction be negative to equal this negative fraction. All right, and then the last one, these are your linear proportions because we're going to have a little more solving to do. I'm going to start with the diagonal 3 times x plus 3. I'm going to have parentheses around the x plus 3. That stays together. Then that means I'll have to distribute. Equals 2 times x minus 9. Distribute that 3, that gets 3x plus 9 equals 2x, and then 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. Now I just have to solve. I'm going to move the smaller x, which is the 2x, so I subtract it to cancel it. 3 minus 2 is x, plus 9 equals negative 18, and then all I have to do is subtract 9. Negative 18 minus 9 more would be negative 27. There's no having to check these, but you could if you wanted to. It'll make something that's true. Negative 27 minus 9 over 3, well that's negative 36 over 3. If I plug in the negative 27 here, divided by 2, that's negative 24 divided by 2. Both these things make negative 12. And it's true that negative 12 does equal negative 12.